hit shot. Sniping's a good job, mate. It's challenging work, out of doors. I guarantee you'll not go hungry, because at the end of the day, long as there's 2 people left on the planet, someone is going to want someone dead. Not a crazed gunman, Dad. I'm an assassin. Well, the difference being one has a job and the other's mental sickness. I'll be honest with you. My parents do not care for it. I think his mate saw me. Yes, he did. Feelings? Look, mate, you know there's a lot of feelings. Blokes were bludgeoning their wife to death with a golf trophy. Professionals have standards. Be polite. Be efficient. Have a plan to kill everyone you meet.
Welcome to the first episode of Bad Operator Academy, where we take the worst of the Rainbow Six Siege catalog and how we can effectively use them in ranked or competitive gameplay. This is episode 1, covering Callie, the sniper. I feel like the best place to start with Callie is going over her most important part of her kit, which is the CSRX 300 sniper rifle, her primary weapon. Now this sniper rifle is incredibly good on paper. It has the ability to basically down anybody in a single body shot, except for, I think, 3 armors with Rook armor are the only people that cannot be downed in one shot. So you would think by the nature of this game, being able to one-shot the entirety of the defensive team in only one magazine is pretty impressive for a normal gun to have. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows on paper, because as most sniper rifles are, it's not very effective in super close ranges. But luckily, she has a secondary option between the CZ75 Auto and the Clash's SMG, I forget the name of. I'll put it up on screen now. One big problem with her sniper rifle, though, is that the bullets are tracer rounds. So it's very easy to tell where you're getting shot from if you miss your first sniper round. And this is where Callie truly shines. Her most effective state is when you see your enemy, but they don't see you, and you can take advantage of your very quick time to kill in order to take out enemies quicker than everybody else. With Callie, you have to be very mindful of where you shoot and how you shoot, because one missed shot or one wrong move is going to end up with you getting absolutely hornswoggled by the Doc with his MP5 ACOG. I know Captain Pierce has always said switching to your secondary is faster than reloading, but when it comes to Rainbow Six Siege, if you have to reload or switch to your secondary and your enemy does not, then you are losing the gunfight. There is no in between, unless the guy is really bad. But that's enough talking about gunfighting and whatnot. Let's get into what her ability actually is, the LV Explosive Lance. The LV Explosive Lance is basically Ash's breaching round, but you get 3 of them. It does a similar thing, it just doesn't explode walls near as well, but it is very good at gadget denial and destroying gadgets, especially against things like an Azami. You are the Azami destroyer. That is LV's Explosive Lance's bread and butter. But I think it's also better to, instead of reviewing her in a vacuum, comparing her to other sniper classes. So, we're going to compare her to the only other sniper in the game, which is
Details.
When compared to Glaz, Callie really doesn't seem as effective as she does within a vacuum. She has a much more effective ability for her team, but when it comes to pure getting kills as a sniper, Glaz has got her beat 10-1. She's got way more ammo, he can down anybody in 2 shots, he's got thermal vision, he's got smokes, and he can literally destroy an entire team. If you've ever fought against a good Glaz, you know how much they can actually mollywop a team. But I'm sure you're all asking, okay, that's great and all, Sleek, but how do we really use this thing to the maximum potential we can within a ranked game? Well, let's start with some strategies. First off, something I see a lot of Callies do is they tend to stay back away from the team and not enter the building until like late in the round when you only have like 30 seconds left. Nobody's going to be able to get Diffuser down in time for that. If you wait to to get in late, you're gonna lose the match, and your teammate's gonna yell at you. What you need to do with Callie is take care of any spawn peekers that decide to try to spawn peek because they're stupid, and you gotta punish them for being stupid. If there's no spawn peekers, go in with your team. Stay as a team. Don't just push in, because when you separate as a team, it doesn't tend to work very well, because you start getting picked off one by one, because not everybody is going to be roaming. A lot of people are going to be clumped up in sight, and that is where Callie can really show off what she can do. Callie is best used as a diffuser watcher. She has the fastest time to kill in the entire game. If somebody gets on diffuser and there's a Callie watching it, that person is no longer on diffuser because they are dead within moments. Just all that matters on your reaction time. If you're playing Callie, you got to have good reaction time, or you're not going to be able to effectively use her, because you can't spray and pray with Callie, because it's a sniper. It's a bolt action. You don't get fully automatic, because it's supposed to be a one-shot down thing, Playing Callie is different than playing everybody else in Siege, because with most attackers in Siege, their entire kit is meant to be used to go in as quickly as possible, eliminate the threats as possible, or get down diffuser as fast as possible while doing it safely. Callie doesn't really work like that. She's supposed to be the one behind the team playing recon, and she's also there to destroy gadgets that need to be destroyed. She's a gadget destroyer, she's a recon. She gets info very easily with her 12 times to 6 times scope. She can see farther than anybody else can in the entire game, but she also has the tools to play aggressively if you know how her kit works to the fullest extent. She's meant to be played recon-like, but you can really play her aggressively since her time to kill is so quick. You can really get out there and kill people very fast, much faster than somebody like a Flores or a Thermite or something, who are meant to, they're meant to get recon or to destroy walls. But you see, you can actually get in there and you can get kills. But you need to know more in order to get more kills than other people do. Basically what I'm saying is that you need to have more intel on the people you're trying to kill. A lot like how Sniper in TF2 is, you need to know more enemy positions and whereabouts in order to get them. Because again, Callie is best used when you see the enemy and they don't see you. That is where she is best, which is why I believe that Callie is best used as a planter, so she can get down diffuser and take the enemies off of her position and where diffuser is, because if they don't get rid of diffuser, they're going to lose. It doesn't matter if they kill the Callie if they can't diffuse. So I think she's best used as a diffuse planter, and she can watch diffuser more effectively than anybody else in the entire game can. Some good pairings I would recommend is Callie and any shield operator really, but probably Monty would be best, because Monty allows you to have a safe way to get down a diffuser plant, and then he can back you out of the area you need to be in. That way you can back away and watch it from a distance. Now, there are some maps that Callie is much more effective on than others. I feel like her worst maps, in my opinion, are either Coastline or House. I feel like her most effective maps are Plain, Chalet, or anything with longer sight lines is something she's very good at. Her sniper rifle can also disable shield operator shields, like Clash's shield, but I mean, nobody plays Clash because she's a terrible class anyways. But hey, maybe that new rework, Callie might have more use and more casual players' mindset. All in all, if you're gonna play Callie, don't do it in ranked. Have fun in quick play, because she's even at her most effective, there's people that do her job better than she can. She can one-shot everybody, and I know these clips make her seem really good, but these are all once-in-a-blue-moon clips, and not all of them really show the amount of pain and suffering playing Callie in ranked is. I had to get a lot of footage, and had to dig up some footage from the Xbox days when I used to play on Xbox. But a lot of this footage, it doesn't really show what it's like to play Callie. If you're playing Callie, you're basically down a player, because she can one-shot everybody in the game, but when everybody else can do a similar thing with just one headshot, she really isn't the best pick for your team. But if you want to have fun, if you want to screw around in ranked, be my guest. But if you're trying to win, Callie is not an operator that should be on the top of your pick list. I forgot what I was going to say. Now, some of the best maps for Callie are anything with really long sight-line. Soy loins? Crikey mine, I became Australian. Welcome to the first episode of Bad Operator Academy. In this episode, we'll take care of the CR, her primary weapon, the CRX 300 Sniper.